And now we proceed on into Amnesia, a machine for pigs. This doesn't seem like normal human bones. Anyway. Naturally, once bled, the product must be scalded, dehaired, and scraped ready for gambroling and evisceration. For this, we pass them through the steam reservoir, which is kept at a constant temperature by passing excess high-pressure venting from the engines via the boiler and a series of large copper pipes into a stone chamber just below the workhouse. At the center of the machine, there is a component that must be kept at a consistently low temperature, which controls operations of the processing of product throughout the system. Alongside this, refrigeration is of the utmost importance in retaining product quality. So they heat it and then they cool it? And this also requires heat to be removed from certain areas of the machine. Two problems are therefore combined into a single solution: the removal of heat from some areas and the requirements for the increased heat in others. Conducting panels draw heat using the principles of convection regulated by the boiler and sending freezing air along one set of pipes in one direction and superheated vapors in another. Having bit through my tongue is really
dangerous allowing this filthy discharge to collect so close to the core.
We can use the flow to drive the turbines. There will always be a torrent of excreta flooding through these tunnels. We can use this to supplement the steam production and ensure constancy.
God, the stench! This fecal matter is the true product of the age.
It's poop. My mysterious friend is correct. The sewers are indeed flooded. To descend further, I will have to find the local loose pumps and drop the water levels. The smell is almost unbearable. It makes me gag. Why should the saboteur have flooded the tunnels, though? What did he hope to achieve? I don't know why, but I don't find this game as what's the word like Outlast was. Maybe because I missed something. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, this game is... I'm not as frightened of it as I was in Outlast. There's the water monster. I mean, maybe because I already know sort of the mechanics of Amnesia, and I know pretty much how Fractal Games or whatever works with their games. I'm just not really scared. I'm unnerved, yes. But scared? No. Well, on the bright side, I hope I don't have any poopsicles falling on me like I did in Outlast. I'm classy. This is a classy stream. I was less worried about the pigman in front of me. I was more worried about the gate closing behind me. Hello? There's nobody here. You did say you were sorry about the poopsicle thorax. You did. Oh, this is gonna be amazing. Amazing. Several of the older forms have breached their containment area and escaped into the sewers. They remind me of my limitations. This is no Kelm, and I am no Eliyahu. I'll have to look that one up, at least not quite yet. It is the heat generated from keeping the doorway between open that is to blame. We cannot simply pack them with coolant as we do at the center where the doorway is. The later versions are kept safe by the freezing temperatures of those towers. Up here, where the air is hot and fetid, they become overheated, and their duality tears them asunder as the other place flies from their cells and their vitae splinters. I think cells in this case is referring to actually cellular structure and not like jail cell. They live sporadically, torn from one world to the other and back again in violent, unpredictable bursts. For a few seconds they are creatures of this world, then they are torn away and cease to have physical form. This vicious ripping back and forth between worlds has driven them quite insane. I have ordered the affected area sealed and will not allow my loyal workers to enter. These are damned places now, the abode of failed experiments, ghosts of fear and spite. Eliahu wouldn't be found in a dictionary. It's a name, so it's a reference to some kind of legend or story. Yep, totally going in there. Poop water. It's all about the poop. Everything comes down to poop. I suppose you could find references to legends in a dictionary. Oh, hi. But usually it's in terms of stuff that derive, or words that derive from those legends. Like if somebody's narcissistic, it's referring to narcissists, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. I feel as if I have just missed something. From the top of your head to the bottom of your shoe. If everything comes down to poo, it's stuck in my head now. Check the poo. Check the poo. Mine or his? First his, then yours. Well, you don't want to call me this time, mysterious stranger? The mysterious stranger. Oh god. Clearly not my intention. Because there's no reason for me to go down there. What am I missing? Oh, I'm irritated. Derp, 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 derp. Aye.
Faster, Mantis. Trade the waters. Open the way to the bilge pumps. We are waiting for you.
I'll open the way to your bilge pumps. Chair. Didn't I just... Did I not... Wait. Am I missing something in here? Drain the water faster. Drain the water faster, he says. But no, he doesn't know. He doesn't know what I'm going through to do this. He knows not the words he speaks. Only simply that he says them. Wait, I can't go back now? What? 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 I'm a liar. That's what I am, I'm a liar. Totally go back. Maybe I can't go back. Ooh, this area is kind of new. Pigman? It's not new. Just another portion of the area. Hi, Pigman. Hello. Oh, I see what I did. Took me that long. I was running around the hallways already. Well, this is a weird place for a gramophone.
We can set them free. We can replace a rotten old world with a clean new one.
Mr. Landis, you sound every bit the fanatic.
Well, how can I be otherwise, Professor? How can any man of ethics simply stand by and watch this world drown in its own excrement?
And your engineer, this visionary with whom you embarked upon this course, does he share your views?
Indeed he does. Indeed he does. The poor fellow has seen it all before. Now, this is not the first great civilization he has wept for.
And so you set about things immediately upon your return?
Naturally. These things cannot be left to rot upon the tree. And sponsors were remarkably easy to find. I tell you, Professor, a trail of greed brings rich men to your door like pigs to truffles.
Oh, pig imagery. The game is set in the early 1900s, yes. Hey, buddy. You know that gramophone would have a lot worse sound than that? I know I'm nitpicking, but I'm just saying. The sound would actually be pretty terrible on that. You can stop that. Not because the gramophone, you know, is old, but because it was just underwater. So it would sound like it's underwater. Mandis, post-diluvian. That's done it. Now I can enter the strange decontamination chamber once again and move onwards. The waters are pushed back, making the way to the bilge clear, where I can divert the remainder of this filthy torrent back into the Thames where it belongs and clear the path to the center of the machine. I'm a loving machine. I know not where I should go now.
That's it, Papa. You're so near now.
Creepy disembodied children's voices. Oh, this is the airlock thing. So what I have to do here is I have to flip this switch on. These things are set. I turn this one. No wait, I turn this one. And then I flip this switch. And I turn this one. And then I flip this. I turn this. I flip this. I turned that one before. And then I flip this switch. And voila! Finished we have become. I'm going to burp, and I'm sorry, it's going to completely break the atmosphere. Unlike everything else I've done. It's about the music. A nest of wretches. Dear God, a whole nest of these foul creatures. No mind. My instincts have drawn me thus far, and I am sure that somewhere in this dank complex is a means of further descent. I will not see their faces as they go about their dark business, and yet I watch them sleep and eat and play, and they are so very human, so very childlike. I will not think of what I have seen, of the chairs and the cages, and I will not think of how such monsters may be sculpted. Oh, he's talking about those things. Those pigmen that feast on other pigmen. All the slop and the scraps left behind by the other pigmen. Pigmen. Man bear pig. You know what I haven't seen in a while? Pig mask. I would love to see the pig mask again. It was the one constant that I've had so far. This is getting close now. Well, clearly I'm not supposed to go through this door. Big man! Ugh. Can I open these other ones? What about this one? I agree, at least they have somewhat decent music to dine to. A little bit operatic for my taste, but I'm okay with that. Hello, big man. Clearly that is the way that I need to go. Or maybe that's the way that I need to go. Well, now we have a choice. That isn't really much of a choice. Ah! This is supposed to be scary. That thing right there is supposed to be scary. That's scary when they're actually running at me and I can't just stare at them through iron bars. Close, damn it. Whatever. My lantern's going crazy because of all the pigmen. Hey buddy, you know you're supposed to sleep in the cage, right? It's more made like a bed. It's probably a little bit more comfortable. Not that I know from experience, but nonetheless. And so I descend into the pigmen nest. I descend into the nest. Into the dark tunnel. I hope this isn't a steam tunnel, because that would suck. Nope. 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 Okay. So clearly I must ascend the ladder. Clearly. Whoa! I didn't know I could actually leave the ladder. Man, it's dark without the lantern. Not so unbearably dark, but still dark. Feels as if I'm descending into the very bowels of hell itself. Well, at least I can go back up. From tide to spine. He placed his head in the vise and spun the wheel until the skull cracked and the thoughts leaked under his shoes. It relieved the pressure for a while, but it soon returned. But it soon returned. Alright, give me one moment.